Alright, hello you guys. It is the afternoon. As you saw in the last vlog for Everly's birthday, I did mention that a lot has happened and there was a reason or reasons that I haven't talked to you guys in a while, so I figured I'd go ahead and fill you in on everything that's happening in our lives in this vlog, so stick around. So obviously I am in my car right now and I'm about to head to Waco to show you guys something. This has pretty much been the biggest project going on currently in our lives. We started this process probably about last September and we've just been inching our way, what feels like very slowly. Because of that, I think I've mentioned it honestly in the past few vlogs, maybe just randomly, but we are moving. We are currently building a new house and we are going to actually be in Waco. So I always reference Waco as where I live, but I live about 30 minutes outside of Waco in the country. But we are currently building a house in the city and we are so excited about it. We just feel like it's the best choice for us to make right now while we're young, while Everly's young. If we decide we want to come back to the country later, then that's totally fine. I just don't want to have any regrets of not doing something and then waiting till it's too late, or I don't want to pick up Everly like once she's like really involved in school and everything. So we decided to go ahead and take the lunge and we got our house locked in. Luckily, before all the craziness happened with the economy, our house is already worth I think like 20 grand more than what it is or was when we bought it. We basically couldn't afford the house we're building now if we started the process now. But what I figured I would do is go over to our house, show it to you guys a little bit, and kind of show you the cool scriptures and stuff. A couple of weeks ago I was going through a lot of like emotional stuff, and Dylan and I just decided to walk through our house and really, my phone's ringing. We decided to walk through the house and write scripture and positive notes on our walls to kind of reflect what we want our house to be and what we want our home to be like, and really encompassing our faith in that whole process. And it was a really good time for the two of us. It was a lot of reflection and dreaming and goal setting and thankfulness and gratitude towards God. So I figured I would go ahead, show you guys where we are currently in the building process. So here we go. So exciting stuff is happening. They started our bricking today. I was not expecting this. So that is a nice surprise. They're gonna have to fill in a lot of concrete right here. Our house is like elevated like really high. Okay, so we got all of our insulation put in, which you'll kind of see behind me in the walls. We couldn't choose what type we wanted. This is just what the builder goes with. So we got that put in and had our inspection last week and also got it done and approved. So now we're just in the process of waiting for drywall, which they've said that is like pretty much our last thing that could potentially be like to delay us, because there's just a shortage of it and shortage of people to install it, which is crazy. But yeah, so this will be our house one day where I'm vlogging and we're gonna have a fireplace. I am so excited about the fireplace, mainly just so I can decorate it, but you know, small things. But anyway, okay, a neighbor just pulled up, so I'm gonna go meet them. Okay, so I ran over there real quick to meet our first neighbors. They're like you skip a house and then the next one, so like they're pretty close is what I'm trying to say. We haven't met anyone on the road yet, so that was really cool getting to meet them. And they have 2 kiddos, and one is 2 and one I think is 7 weeks, so it's already like really exciting to know that they're gonna be people with kids, you know, like our age couples with children, and it will just be so good to have that sort of community with Everly. But I am sweating so bad. I don't have any jeans clean, so I put on my black ones, and obviously I'm wearing a gray shirt and my hair's down, and I did not think about how hot it was outside. And now since we have insulation, it is super hot in here with no breeze whatsoever. Ain't that right?
So.
I was telling them how we just
look like a raccoon.
Raccoon?
Yes, my eyes are like white and my face is red.
Oh.
Do you see it? No, hold it up. See, look at that. I look
Kinda.
like a raccoon.
I think it's just the lighting in here, because when I look at you, I don't notice that.
Oh, well, it looks like that on the camera.
That's funny. Did you mute my phone? Or mute us so she doesn't hear us talking?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not on speaker in there.
Yeah, so Everly's currently in the car, and she's sleeping, so.
Still running.
Yeah, the car's on,
on,
air's blasting, so she's definitely not hot like we are. And Dylan put our phone on speaker, so kind of like a monitor situation as we walk through the house, but.
You can hear the music.
Oh, the radio. But yeah, so kind of where we're at. We're just waiting on drywall, which when we were talking to our neighbor, he said theirs was about 10 days out.
They told them about 10 to 11 days, so we should be like 10 to 11 days before them, so we should be getting it any day now.
Any day.
With the dry weather this whole next week, hopefully following week as well, they should make a lot of progress.
I sure hope so, because I wish we would luck out and actually have drywall tomorrow. If we, well, I guess they couldn't install it the same day. I don't know how long it takes to do drywall.
They won't install it.
So hopefully by the end of next week we have drywall, and if we get it next week, that means we'll be moving mid-August, because it's supposed to be about 60 days from that point.
If they clean up like they never do, drywallers, then you'll be able to tell whenever they come, because the drywall will be delivered and you'll see beer bottles everywhere.
Solid.
That's normally what happens.
Good to know.
They normally deliver the drywall, from what I've seen, after like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then they'll sit out there for like 2 hours just drinking beer.
I have to like hold this so weird just to get you in it because you're so tall. Normally I'm like way down here. You're so tall. But anyway, this is our home. Oh, I was gonna show you guys. Next week. Oh, I wish. I'm gonna show you guys a few of the scriptures and stuff that we wrote on the beams that are still visible. Some of them got covered up from the insulation, but most of them are still visible. So I will show you that real quick. It's so crazy to see all of this just like framing, like all the woodwork, like to see all these rooms as if it's, you know, that open. Luckily this room is pretty nice and open. I will love that, but all this will have walls. Last thing we'll go to is the yard, because I don't want to show too much off, because I'll obviously do that when we have our empty house tour. It's so hard to get an idea right now of how big the yard will be, because I feel like when we looked at actual houses in the neighborhood that was done, the yard felt really big. But when you're in this construction phase, like it feels really small. I don't know if it's just because it's not done and there's no like fence over here, but basically where that little pink flag is will be a fence, and then right here. So it will split down the middle. So I mean, I think when I look on camera it looks a lot bigger, so maybe it's just not having it done yet. It looks small to me. I guess I can walk over here and see. Gosh, it's hot. I think we'll have a little bit of a slope to our backyard because you can kind of tell like our elevation's like this, so we're going downhill. But I don't know, maybe they'll bring in some more dirt and it will be more level than I'm thinking. I always wondered if our neighbors would see us sitting up here. They probably could if they were standing, but I don't know. I'm not worried about it. But anyway, there is our current home situation, and yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on and kind of document this since I've done it in pictures, but I haven't filmed anything yet, so it was nice to come over today and kind of look at things before it starts going, because I've heard once you have drywall, everything's gonna like happen super fast, like that. So I'm hoping the next few times when I update you, we'll have several changes. And like I said earlier, they did deliver all the dirt, so this dirt will like fill in so they can do our driveway. But that was very exciting to see the brick. We'll have brick right there and then on the little walls by the garage, but this whole part right here will be that stone, so it should look nice and bright. That's what we're hoping for. Anyway, that is that. We're about to go to Dylan's mom's house, so catch up with you guys later.